Joy, you've given us great information in some of your other videos about this rapid fire market that has been happening and how buyers are needing to be very poised to be able to buy because there are less houses to choose from. I mean, it's a supply and demand imbalance at the moment. I'm wondering what strategies you might have to help a buyer be more monetarily strong through the eyes of the seller. How could I take my offer and literally make additional buying power for myself? Are there ways to do that?
There are. We have a couple of different options here with our office, and both of them, as long as you've got a good, healthy pre-approval, we have the ability to take that pre-approval and basically make it into a cash offer.
Wow.
And we all know that cash speaks volumes compared to a loan.
Mm.
It takes a lot away from the seller. The seller's not worrying if it's going to appraise. He's not worrying if, we're going to have contingencies for repairs. All of that is taken off at the table. Obviously, they are still there for the buyer, but from a contract point of view, the buyer is offering cash. So they're good options for me. Obviously, we have to look and make sure that the buyer is 100% qualified. One of the biggest points that we have to make sure the buyer has is they do have to have 2.5% of the purchase price as earnest money, which is a little different to a normal contract. In our area, we typically see around $1,000 for every $100,000 value of house. So 100,000 is $1,000, 200,000 is $2,000. But obviously, looking on doing it with the programs we've got, you've got to have a little bit more money, skin in the game, as I call it, and that then opens up a lot of doors that we have to make that buyer have a really strong contract.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, if I am a buyer and I need to go get a loan and I'm looking at a house and I know there's going to be multiple offers on it, probably a bidding war going on, as long as I have enough, that 2.5% or so up front, I can literally you can find me a program that can make me a cash buyer to the seller.
Yes, exactly. Wow. Yeah,
Very
and it's
cool.
Huge. We have found it working really well. It has opened up some doors for people. It might make a couple of the buyers have to sit for a month or so and just get a little bit more money saved up. Mm-hmm. But in the long run, it opens it up because we're taking away things like closing costs. We're taking away some of the other costs that the buyer may have had as a loan. So ultimately, it actually gives them a little bit better buying power and a cheaper end product.
Wow. And you're right, cash is king. And if I'm a seller, I see a cash offer versus a mortgage loan that I've got to wait and see if they really are going to get their money. Wow, does that help? Thanks, Joy. That's amazing. That's amazing. Talk to you soon.
And you.